first thing he talks about is family and how important that has been to him. And now as a young man, to see him live in that same manner, I'm not at all surprised. I'm not at all surprised. The very first thing that he'll talk about is his parents and his wife's parents, and what that extended family means, and how, along with faith, you can do unbelievable things. I want to just share just a couple things that Jason has accomplished in just a short period of time. First of all, after he graduated from here, he went on to the University of Dayton, where he graduated with a double major, one in accounting and another one in marketing, while balancing commitments to work and also the Air Force. He continued his involvement in student activities. He was highly involved here in student leadership, Kairos, athletics, and he continued that at the University of Dayton, going on UD's version of Kairos, helping retreats there. When so many times you hear of young people that when they go to college, they start to drift a little bit. That didn't happen with Jason. He was a retreat planner. He was involved with Fellowship of Christian Athletes during the summer months. And then after his career at his schooling at Dayton, he was commissioned as an officer in the Air Force. He earned the rank of captain. He led a 20-member team and managed a $206 million aircraft structural modification program shortly after leaving college. That's incredible. He also served proudly, and I want to thank you for your service, for 4 years. His post-Air Force career, he helped start Vantage Point Logistics, a technology and supply chain management company that focuses on taking costs out of healthcare and making healthcare more affordable through technology solutions. So once again, that sense of service leader. He's currently the Vice President of Operations for Vantage Point Logistics. From the startup of that company, his team now has 60 associates. Now keep in mind, he has not even reached the age of 35 yet. It has grown over 350% in the last 2 years and has become a leader in the industry. It's recognized as one of Inc. 5000's fastest growing companies in America, and also one of Inc. 5000's best places to work. And I think those things go hand in hand. And all I can say is, wow. But you know, for Jason, that's not the most important thing, not even close. The most important thing to Jason is his family. Jason's married to his beautiful wife, Jennifer, also a 2003 DeSales alum. And I love this. In his words, we've been dating for 20 years and married for 12. And that's the way marriage should be. She is also not only his life partner, she's involved in philanthropy with an organization called Seeds of Caring, which focuses on teaching children on how to give and serve their community in charitable works. So they get it. They understand what's really important. As he said in his comments to me, Jennifer is my best friend, advisor, and I've heard this from a couple of folks tonight, shoulders his rock and makes him better, and hopefully will help lead me to heaven. They have two beautiful children, Jack, who's 5, and Clara, who's 3. Jason, you've never lost track of your roots. I am very proud to honor you tonight with the Patrick Rossetti Monsignor Barron Alumni Award. Thank you.
Wow, Dan. Thank you very much for the kind words. We only talked for a brief period of time, so for you to say as much as you did is very kind and humbling for me. PDR, it's humbling that you would think of me, remember me the way that you did, and not the other shenanigans that I think you could remember me for, so I appreciate that. DeSales is a very special place. We've heard it. It's no surprise here. It's a special place because I believe that this institution holistically builds students up, brings out the best in our students, and helps young adults find the best version of themselves. Even the students that are on the fringe, the ones that are maybe struggle a little bit. And I watched that. I was in your office one time when you were the assistant principal. I was not the one in trouble. But you may recall that, and we'll keep the details of the story between us, but you taught me what it means to be a compassionate leader. You have to hold someone accountable, but at the end of the day, help them get on the path that they need to be. PDR, I watched you do that as well. I watched students that actually left DeSales, and you actually seem to hold them closer when they left DeSales. That's taught me lessons that I'll never forget, and I hope that many others will always embody. To the rest of the honorees here tonight, it's truly humbling to get to be a part of your evening and the successes that you've shared, we've all heard tonight, and watched your loved ones get to celebrate you. Mark, you don't know me, and that's okay. I was in the wrestling room 20 years ago and heard about your legacy, and that was inspiring to so many of my friends and I to work harder and to achieve greatness. So it's no surprise that you're here tonight and being honored the way that you are. It's surprising that I somehow get to talk to you this way. So thank you for being the example for many generations. And many other honorees here tonight. You all are embodying the values and principles that I hope my 2 children will one day embody. And it's comforting to know that example is real living within our communities. DeSales, you've heard it, the core values of faith, family, tradition. I throw in their hard work and lifelong education. I don't feel that I've earned the opportunity to be here. I feel like there's a lot more to prove and to go do and to give back to our community. I feel very blessed and very fortunate to have even gotten to go to this school, to go to St. Matthew, and to go to the University of Dayton. My mom and dad sacrificed a ton. And frankly, I don't know how we sent us here. We never wanted growing up. And you guys are the 2 of the most Christ-like examples I know on this earth. I've learned so much professionally, personally, and spiritually how to be a good human being. That's not me saying I am one. I've got a long way to go. Ask my wife or my mother, and they'll tell you. But you 2 are what I hope and aspire to be, and you're a great example for Jack and Clara and the rest of your grandchildren. And I'm greatly and forever appreciative of that. And I love you to death for that. Rick and Mary Jane, those are my in-laws, and some of you may know their family. I've known you for 20 years. Before I say anything further, Rick and Mary Jane, thank you for letting me marry your daughter.
You're welcome.
And
You are a lucky guy.
there it is. There it is. And you haven't called me on a Saturday night to remind me I'm the luckiest guy in the world for a while, so you're slacking in retirement. But you two have shared and taught me so much in my life beyond just the love and support that you give me, of which I don't know why I deserve it. You do so much for our community and are just great stewards of what it means, what you should do with success, and the many blessings that you've been offered. And thank you for the tremendous example you've been for Jennifer, me, Patricia, Nick, and the rest of the family. And I say that, and you just shake your heads, and you don't take any ownership for it because you don't think you've done anything. So thank you for being a good example of what it means to be a good steward and live this life. Another thing I actually learned here, and then I'll close up real quick, is it's actually from a different St. Francis, but I witnessed this in your office too. I want to make sure I come back to this, is to speak the gospel, but if necessary, use words. And I've never actually heard you quote scripture in my life, but you're a living example of that scripture. And I can say that about you too, PDR, and many other faculty members here. So that's what makes DeSales very, very special. So lastly, to my wife, Jennifer, everything, you summed it up very beautifully. You are my love, my support. I've been dating you for 20 years, and it's been an awesome journey. Look forward to many more years. You, beyond your beauty, you're intelligent, you're a strong woman. You are compassionate, kind, and you've had significant professional successes. You have the hardest, most toughest job that I know, and you're actually amazing at it. And Jack and Clara and many others are very fortunate to have you as their inspiration. You're my inspiration, and with the work you do with Season Caring and other charitable works that you do and get involved with are a great example. And that's what makes DeSales a very special place. So just to kind of bring this full circle, I feel very honored here to be here tonight, to be amongst the rest of the honorees here. Thank you very much, and just go Stallions.